Hello, everyone. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Diffit AI, which is short for differentiated. I have just recently discovered this tool and it is a game changer. And I'm very excited to share it with you today. So, you can generate really neat, interactive, differentiated resources for your students based on pretty much anything that you can find. So, I'm going to be showing you how to use Diffit today for a YouTube video. You can sign up for this using your employee email address, and it is a freemium tool, unfortunately. So, there is a free version. I have a free trial for it right now. You can too, but you do have to pay for it, $14.99 a month, for premium access. I don't have premium access, and I have found it does some really neat things for me so far. So we'll see what happens when my free trial ends if I add another subscription to my ever growing list of subscriptions. Okay, so here is a video that we have used for NBE. So this is a video on the roots of lacrosse, so the indigenous roots of lacrosse. Let's say I want to use this video and I want to generate something based on this video that we watched. So what I did here is I actually just linked the video in Diffit. And then I asked it to create some resources for me. So let's go to the start here. Start new. So let me show you how you would do this from the beginning. So here's the video, really simple. I'm just copying and pasting my link. And you can even search for a topic. So if you want to search for your own topic, it can find something for you. So here I am going with an article or a video. I'm pasting my URL here. I can change the reading level of the activities that it generates for me depending on what grade my students are working at. So, if I want to generate resources for students who are in my grade 11 class and they're working at a grade 11 level, amazing. But then I can also generate alternate resources for a student in my grade 11 class who might be in a modified program reading at a grade 3 level. So, again, this is a really inclusive, powerful tool. I am able to differentiate resources for my students equitably. I'm allowing them to engage with the material at their own level, but I'm not highlighting the differences in the reading level by finding them completely alternate activities. So I love this. And as a teacher who often has like split level courses or students working with accommodations or modifications in their programming, this is really helpful for me um, because I'm able to easily accommodate and modify for students. So here's my article. I am going to, let's say, do an 8th grade level. And you can choose the language as well. So I'm going to then click Generate Resources. And it is going to take a little bit of time, as you can see, to generate some resources for me. So I'm just going to pause this while it generates. All right, so now it's done. This is like one of those baking shows where they put it in the oven and they magically take it out and it's done. Here it is. So it's given me the video and it's created an adapted reading passage. So now we have the video that we can show students, but we can also have a reading passage for them as well. You can adjust the length, you can show the sources, you can edit, you can copy. It's going to give me a summary. It's going to generate a list of vocabulary words. It will give me multiple choice questions, which is super cool because I could then take these and export them into something like Blookit or Kahoot. And then I could then gamify the results from this video, which is cool. It gave me some short answer questions and some open ended prompts for students that I could use as discussion questions. Amazing. I can change the level of this very easily for any grade level. That's not the best part. Here is something that's really cool that you can do with this. So I can then click on Get Student Activities. it is going to give me a whole bunch of options. So here are summarizing learning activities it'll generate for me: vocabulary, reading strategies, writing strategies, text analysis, reading with discussion questions, critical thinking. So all sorts of really cool activities like this one: quote it, draw it, explain it. I love it. So let me click this one and let's see what it will generate for me. Just going to have to close that. Get activity. Again, I'm going to pause while it generates. All right, my activity is generated. So here's where I think the premium tool comes into play. So you can, if you have the free version, download a PDF version of the activities. But if you have the paid version, you can actually open this in Google Slides and watch how interactive it becomes. So I'm opening it in Google Slides. It created a teacher instruction page for me. So it's giving me a lesson plan of how to use this with my students. And then it actually created these editable resources. So here's an image analysis. Here's quote it, draw it, explain it. So it's actually given me so many amazing resources. Read it and annotate it. Like, this is awesome. So I'd separate this into paragraphs, and then it actually gives them symbols that they can use as they're annotating this reading. A vocabulary list, answer and explain, short answer questions, the list goes on. This is a game changer. This would have taken years to create something that is interactive, easy. Students can easily interact with it. It is not complicated or confusing. And it's visually pleasing and engaging as well. As always, as we say with our students, you need to look through the things that are generated, of course. AI is not perfect. So always look through and make sure that you're getting what you want, that it's accurate, that it's not culturally biased, and that it's representative of what you want to do with your learners. So always some adjusting, some tailoring, some personalization, customization needed. Anyways, that is Diffit. You will very likely see me subscribing to this AI technology. Enjoy!